Hey TV fans, Bored now, back with you. On this video I will be reviewing Poker Face Season 1, Episode 4. The episode is called Rest in Metal. Full spoilers from the start of this review as always. So this one guest stars Chloe Sevigny. She's really great. She plays a washed up rocker named Ruby, who her and her band had like a big hit many years ago, and it's the hit which everyone knows them for. So they're kind of like a classic one-hit wonder style band, but they haven't had any success in quite a while. They're washed up. She has to work a regular job in retail, but she's getting the band back together for a big tour on the road, so they need another drummer because they're without a drummer. It's revealed later on in the episode that their original drummer is the one who actually wrote their big song, their Staplehead song. So that's a thing in the episode. But she puts out adverts for a new drummer, and along comes Gavin, who's not only like a super fan for Ruby's group, but he's also like an over the top and obnoxious. But she needs someone, so she agrees to let him drum. Obnoxious all the way through. They're trying to come up with new material, and what it leads to is that he comes up with a song of his own which he like plays to them. And they're blown away by it. They love the song. They said, yeah, this could be the next Staplehead. Patches, then they're worried about history repeating itself. They're worried about the drummer getting all the credit once again and like overshadowing their plot to kill him, but make it look like an accident. So they rig his drum kit one night and he gets electrocuted. Where Charlie comes in is that she's hired by Ruby, serves the merchandise, that kind of thing. This funny scene where like a guy is asking for Staplehead and Ruby doesn't want to play it because it's almost like this song haunts them, but in the end they do play it, and he gets like involved where he actually like nicks a staple off Charlie's table and like throws it onto the stage, and it ends up like lacerating Gavin's head into his wounds, and like she drives him around for a day, various things. So it's actually her who vouches for him. It's a fun episode. It's a clever episode. Chloe Sevigny is very effective as like this washed up rocker. She really throws herself into the role, and you just believe that this is like a real life band who have seen better days, and there's just a fun dynamic between them, plenty of entertaining squabbling, just a lot of gags about like rockers and like the music industry in general, and just about once again social media and various aspects of modern things. And a fun, like, whodunit style plot. The way it works it out and the way Charlie eventually figures the whole thing out is again fun. There's also a cameo by Benjamin Bratt. He is in this one again as Cliff. And the way that comes about is a lot of fun because, like, at one point in one of the funniest scenes, like, Charlie has, like, punches this guy out, and it's this guy dressed as an animal. Who just comes out of nowhere from like the toys and so she whacks him, and that ends up becoming a viral video, and that's how Cliff finds her, and like you get this amusing scene of him chasing her through like the mosh pit at the gig, and her crowd surfing at one point, and she eventually gets away from him like after she's already been thrown out, because when she like finds out what's going on and is on to Ruby and the band, like that they literally have her thrown out by security, which is good fun. But nice way to use Cliff in the episode. About like modern music and social media, some of that stuff is a little bit dated. Like some of it doesn't quite feel that it's that like modern, like that current. Because at one point they reference Jackass, and it just seems like Jackass is a little bit passé now. There's jokes about eBay which aren't really that funny. Also, Gavin is very annoying, which is the point of the character, but they could have maybe dialed him down a little bit at times. But it's a fun episode. Once again, it gives you like a new like environment and setup, and Chloe Sevigny like really carries her role so well. Lots of funny scenes. Like there's a really funny scene where like literally one of the other band members, Al, who's like the guitarist or the bassist, something like that, literally plays this song which like indicates his guilt, and then he was involved in killing him, and like the lyrics, like Charlie snooping around like his like the camper van, and he's just playing this song, and it's like just this hilarious thing. And there's lots of funny jokes about like law and stuff, because at one point it like Ruby says how it's really not smart to like just sing a confession, and the other like band member says something like, as long as you don't sing it under oath you should be fine. Of Charlie working things out as always. So she first realizes then it was a made up song, or then it's not their song, because she finds like pieces of evidence with the lyrics on from the song that they come up with. Like this song, was it Sugar Bomb or Sugar something anyway, which Charlie can't stop singing. But she finds like different things in Gavin's room that imply then he came up with the song, and that he came up with it just from like little bits of things. It's hard to explain, but when you see it, it's just like these objects which have the song lyrics on, like a flyer, like an advert style thing, or just so he's actually like drawn it from like different things in the world rather than like just come up with it from his head type thing. Almost like a Usual Suspect style thing where the Kaiser Sose character invents his whole story based on stuff on like the clipboard. So that's really, really good stuff. And Ruby admits then, yeah, hey, we didn't come up with it. It was Gavin's song, but she can still like be under this pretense then it wasn't, then they didn't kill him. It's just then it happens that we just took advantage. Like we can't bring him back now, but we can do justice to him by like carrying on with song. And she puts it like that, then yeah, they're taking advantage of it, but like they didn't kill him anyway. And Charlie starts cottoning on because the roadie, or the ex-roadie, like says then Gavin's amp was safe, and Gavin knew it was safe, so something else had to have happened. And yeah, she starts fishing around and getting different evidence, and finally catches them out. And how she gets them like done for is because at the end, when they've hit it big with this song and they're said to really take off with this big record deal, it's revealed then the melody of the hit song comes from Benson, which is this fictional sitcom in the episode which Gavin has been watching, and that's great stuff, because when he was watching that sitcom and just like laughing hysterically at it, guy is really annoying to be around, but then he actually got the melody from that is kind of genius. And they also do a nice bit of a callback, because there's this podcaster in the episode who that then does like true crime podcasts, and the name is like Murder Girl, using the studio, and they've gone over like she's waiting to use it for her podcast. And Charlie naturally thinks, yeah, she's a singer or something, or she's in a band called Murder Girl. But then later on, case of the band subject for Murder Girl, the latest episode, so that exposes them even more. The latest Poker Face. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Like and subscribe as always. I'll be back with more soon. Goodbye.